Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is August the 6th, 2021, and it's been a while since we did a price prediction in Avalanche. So I wanted to come through and show everyone in our community where are we expecting this price to go in Avalanche now, as of today. You guys can tell from my chart that we've already done a price prediction in the market for Avalanche. And I wanted to break through, talk about how it traded against our prediction, how the market has moved against our prediction so that we can learn from it. And then on top of that, use it to our benefit going forward to make sure that we are in position to win. Now, again, the doors are open, right? We're not pulling your leg. We're not trying to force you into our community. But I'm telling you, if you want to be a part of a community that is dominating the cryptocurrency space, you need to follow us. You need to join us. Hit the like button. Share the video. Also subscribe here to the channel. So one thing we don't do is that we don't give out those outlandish price predictions. We don't try to pump up cryptocurrencies and dump them. None of that. We're simply trying to be in position to win based off what the trap is trying to move the market. It's that simple. Okay. So now let's take a look at Avalanche real quick. So Avalanche. Last time we did our price prediction in Avalanche was actually on July the 6th, 2021. So let me zoom in. Okay. And you can see it right here, July the 6th. And at that particular moment, we played the strength into the market in Avalanche. But take a look, not hiding anything from you. The market didn't go up. Instead, it went down, right? So now, it's been a very long time since we did our price prediction in Avalanche. And you all can see that now, beginning in the month of August, we're finally seeing the price in Avalanche come back to our break-even point, right? So depending on time duration, I will tell you that, yeah, I don't like how the market in Avalanche traded against our prediction, right? For us, we would like to come in, grab the bag, walk out the store, and move on to the next play, right? For the most part. And for us to have a price prediction on a chart from July the 6th all the way to August the 6th, right? That's a whole day. I mean, a whole 30 days, 31 days of us waiting for the market in Avalanche to come to break even for our last price prediction. We don't like that. But it goes that way sometimes on trying to time the markets. Now, I understand some of you listen to everyone else on YouTube and they try to give you to do stop losses, and you would have already seen my prediction and say, well, you got stopped out right here on July the 19th. And that's one thing I want to tell everyone in our community, is that don't place stop losses on exchanges, because you're giving the trap and whoever controls the market a heads up as to where you're willing to take your loss. You don't want to give them that much power. You don't ever want to let them know where you're willing to lose your position. Because when you have a stop loss on the exchange, you're actually giving them, you're waving a flag, say, hey, I'm over here. I'm willing to lose my money at this price. Don't do that. If anything, your stop loss needs to be kept to yourself. Don't tell nobody your stop loss. Only you should know where you're willing to lose your position. Okay. So now we've already identified back on our video in Avalanche that was support. So why would we be worried into the market in Avalanche or having our price or our stop loss right there at that particular location? We've identified that was support. So when the market in Avalanche came down to our support price around $10.15 on July the 19th, we wasn't worried. We expected the market to give us this type of result, this type of price action. And it did. From July the 19th all the way until like July the 22nd, the market confirmed our support that we've already talked about back there on July the 7th. So why would we be worried? Why would we be scared? Why would we be nervous? Why would we get out of our position? We wouldn't, because we expected us to bounce off that line, and it did. So with all that being said, okay, one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to give us a fresh look. I'm cleaning up our chart because this prediction has been on the table too long. Okay. So if I were to get out the market right now in Avalanche, we'd be about break even. So let's go ahead and cut this, move on, create a new price prediction into the market in Avalanche, because I'm pretty much still seeing the same thing, that Avalanche is still geared to see the market to go higher. And it looks like it's going to be pretty substantial based off what we talked about on July the 7th for Avalanche. Okay, so I'm taking that away. Now let's clean this up real quick. Okay, so now this horizontal line right here that we've created, it is still restriction, but our price is all the way down here around $13.45. So why would I keep it all the way up there towards 18? The market is having issues breaking above this area first. So I'm going to hold it there because I want you all to visually see where the market in Avalanche is having problems. Okay, so look at how tight this range is into the market in Avalanche. We came into this channel back in June, bounced off support on the 25th, came up here, hit restriction on July the 7th, came back down, tested that support area on July the 20th, and now we're hovering around restriction at the beginning of the month of August. We're in a consolidational range. That is precisely what I've just drawn on my chart, a consolidational range. The market is bouncing. Now, the question is, okay, we're in a range right now. Where are we going to go in the future? Are we going to break out or are we going to break down? Great question, because the market actually gives us that type of information. So let me show you all the price chart for Avalanche on a 2-day time frame. So you guys can see right here on the 2-day time frame that the volume has been pretty decent. I mean, it's been heavier than what we were when the market in Avalanche was dipping down to support at $10.25. The market volume has increased substantially compared to that, while we're up there around $14. Cool. Are we seeing any weakness over the last 6 trading days right here? Are we seeing any weakness right here? And the answer is yes. Okay, we're seeing weakness, but is the price reacting to that weakness? In terms of reacting, I mean, is the market going lower? No, it's not. In fact, we're still hugging that $14 restriction price. Okay, cool. This is the 3-day time frame. What are we noticing in Avalanche on a 3-day time frame? Yes, we're in an uptrend on a 3-day time frame. It's not hard. It's not confusing. Cool. That's also is a positive thing to see. Now let me show you all here on the 5-day. Okay, we got 2 days and 14 hours left. But so far, for us to have weakness on this last completed 5-day price bar, we're seeing the market in Avalanche go higher right now. That's also is a positive thing. So, I mean, we're good. The market price in Avalanche so far is still exhibiting that the price movement wants to go higher. Okay. So with that being stated, with that being seen, we are going to continue to ride the market. We're not going to buck the trend. If the trend wants to go higher, who are we to try to come in and adjust it? So let's go ahead and follow that. Now I'm going to increase our support price now. Instead of around $10, I'm going to hold it around $11.30 now, or $11.10. Okay. Now, you guys can remember, we originally had our restriction line around $17. With this market in Avalanche consolidating and showing its reluctance to break below or continue to move lower outside of this $14 restriction price, we're going to extend it up next, because that will be the next point that the market in Avalanche will go. So I'm going to give you 2 areas. This is the first area that we would come through and TP out the market in Avalanche. Okay, that's around what? $15.40, give or take. That is the point that we would come in and take some of that profit off the market in Avalanche. That's about 14.25% right there. Movement to the upside. And ultimately, I'm going to bring it back up here towards 17. Okay. So now first area, $15.34 is the first area that we need to come in and take some profits off the table, because that's where we will start to see another increase in selling in the market for Avalanche, right? So while we got the profit, we need to go ahead and grab some of it and move it out the way. because we don't want to give it to the trap. Then I'm going to increase it all the way up here towards $17. I want to do around 17. So let me bring this down. So right around there, okay? And that's it. Like, there's nothing confusing about predicting where market price is going to go. Everyone else's makes it confusing to try to be seen as some type of expert, and it doesn't take an expert to see where market price is going to go. It just doesn't. It's supposed to be simple and easy. So now I want to know, what are you all seeing on the price chart in Avalanche? I mean, tell me, where are you expecting this market price to be over the next 2 to 3 weeks? So drop me a comment in the comment section and tell me, since you're part of our community, let me know, where are you expecting the market to go? Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.